battle of the 1X Prism scopes. Howdy y'all and welcome back. So I finally got the Beverly build. That's the 16-inch Bravo Company upper, Rocket Armory lower, kind of do-all rifle that we're building for LGO. Over to the range, got it sorted out and got it zeroed. And that has the Spitfire 1X Prism scope, and it's kind of the newer version. They don't call it a Gen 2, but it is. And so I got it zeroed along with, I just installed the 1.93 riser that Primary Arms just came out with for their 1X Prism, the Cyclops. So had to kind of reconfirm zero on it, make sure it didn't get all wonky or crazy on me. And both of them went quite well. I rarely ever save targets, but I thought this was sort of worth saving these two. And I'm not trying to like flex on my shooting skills because I'm not that great of a shot. And this was shooting just off of a block, kind of unsupported at 50, which is, come to find out from the RO today, is actually 38. So I really have, we'll call it a 36-yard zero, but it's actually a 38-yard zero, and that's kind of weird. So I may tweak it a tiny bit next time I have a 50-yard range at my disposal. But this was the Primary Arms Cyclops. After putting the 1.93, the taller riser on it, it shifted nothing. Now this is possibly because it was previously zeroed at 50 and that had been confirmed at like 3 different trainings. So I guess maybe bringing it in a little closer accounted for the, I don't know. But anyway, that's what I got like right out of the gate. I made no adjustments whatsoever to the optic. I just left it alone. We had a couple of little flyers over there, kind of me pulling just a little bit. I could actually feel myself doing it. First couple of shots. Didn't make any adjustments, just settled down a little bit and put the rest in there. 9 shots and I was like, okay, that's good. So then broke out the Beverly build. First 3 shots, down low and right. Completely just winged it and was like, let's go 20 up and 6 left. And then was like, bang. And then I just pulled the trigger a bunch of times just to kind of like see where they went. So the first handful of these were very dialed in and tight, and then I got a little sloppy. But 38 yards with a little teeny dot, mostly kind of just block supported, not, and I hate shooting from a seated bench. It's like the weirdest thing ever, unless you actually have a bench rest for the rifle. Like sitting down and then shooting off of a block, I can't ever get, I don't know. Anyway, so quite successful. Then I took them over to what used to be a 20-yard range, and now it's a 17-yard range, and just worked a bunch of up drills with both guns, just kind of seeing where point of aim, point of impact, how that was working out. And it's definitely noticeable on the 1.93 riser on the Cyclops. It definitely drops the point of impact like quite a bit more than the previous riser that it came with. So that's something I have to like factor into my math moving forward, but it's not the end of the world. And to me, mostly as long as my windage is good, then I can, anyway, for a home defense, I would rather aim here and hit here like than the other way around or whatever, right? So not the end of the world. Mostly what was great was I had no malfunctions, nothing goofed on me, everything was like solid, as one would expect with a Bravo Company upper, and my other build is like pretty well proven at this point, has several thousand rounds on it, so that's pretty much all I got, y'all. In the battle of the 1X Prisms, I have to like strongly lean towards the Primary Arms Cyclops, and it's because of the reticle. That thing is just cool. That little chevron with the horseshoe around it just works. It just works. I just dig it. Also, I think having the shorter body on the Cyclops gives you less, I don't want to say distortion because the Spitfire is clear, but it has more of that feeling like you're looking through a tube, and you don't have that with the Cyclops. It's very, very much like a whole lot like looking through a short red dot, like an Aimpoint Micro or a Romeo 5 or something. Feels very much like looking through that, except with my astigmatism, I don't get a splattery blob. I get a nice crisp reticle. So that is why it wins for me. And that is all I got for y'all. Until next time, be easy, y'all.